back to another episode of Osikoya Speaks. I'm still your host, Wonu Osikoya. Period. Get it right, okay? And today, I invited all my friends over to the studio today because I was really stressed out and I just wanted to bond with my babes. So yeah. Today, I'm joined by two of my favorite people and two of my favorite talent managers and crackheads. They've done a lot of crackhead things today, but let's just ignore that. Mr. Soft Onazi and
What?
Why? Don't kill me.
Mr. Soft Onazi and the radio chef herself in the flesh.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Why are you saying it as if you've not the times you've seen me was not in the flesh?
No, like you idiot now.
Oh wow.
You can see. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling?
We thank the Lord for life.
As I always say, thank you for honoring my invite. Thank you for coming to sit on my chair. It's not easy to make out time for me, so this is very special. It's always very, emotional.
Oh no, Osikoya will say I should speak and I will not speak. I have to speak.
No, you don't have
I have
but
to.
you
No,
decided
I
to.
insist. No, I have to.
I love it. How you guys feeling? How you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm cold, man.
Should we turn off the AC?
Nah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? But you have sweater. Use it, Ife.
It's drip. It's drip.
No, that's
You don't
exactly
shift
what
the
I'm doing.
drip.
You are using it.
Don't shift the drip.
I put it around me because I'm cold.
No, you put it around you because you want it. Because you,
No, I don't want red though.
you wanted to take picture. That's why you put it around you. What do you mean?
Tell her.
Don't shift the drip.
I like your shirt though.
Thank you. I'm so. Yeah,
I went there. Yeah.
Someone
You-
gifted me the shirt and I thought it was so cute. So I
No.
just wanted
It
to-
is very
Yeah,
cute.
but like I just don't.
You just don't feel like an advocate today.
Yeah.
I feel you. Feel you,
Soft
sis.
things, Sha. How are you
Was-
feeling?
was
Sha?
nice. I mean,
The
I'm
radio
good.
chef.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Always. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
I like to use 3 months. So how have the last 3 months been for you guys? How have you been
It's
for you?
been what? I mean, work,
Oh, you can say wild. You can say
travel.
wild.
What do you mean by getting wild?
She was going to say wild. She was going to say it's been wild. I don't know why she stopped.
Is it-
It's been wild.
To give it, don't be honest.
It's
It's
fine,
been wild.
man.
I hate talk so much.
We
Because
always so.
I didn't even realize that I was going to say
Say
that.
what?
I
And
swear I was literally watching you and you were like, it's been wild. Talk about
But if you behave yourself.
I mean, wild is a word that can cover it.
So it's been wild.
But it's been wild.
You've been
It's
traveling a lot.
Yeah, I've been traveling.
chilling.
I've been working. I've been losing money.
I
Because
see why it's been wild.
this economy, please. But I mean, yeah, basically, it has been wild. It's been a lot of things.
Yeah.
What do you
Even
mean,
with work
yeah,
and
Ife?
everything.
3 months. I was just literally agreeing to what she said. For 3 months, yeah, it's been really serious. Yeah, let me put it that way. It's been like reactive.
You've been
Yeah.
active.
A lot
Yeah,
of
big
grown-up
time,
things too.
A bunch.
You guys have been traveling a lot. Thinking about it, like Ife has also been traveling a lot. Sorry, Soft has been traveling. Ife, what do you know you as now publicly? Is it
Onazi.
Soft? You're Nazi.
No, Onazi is like my alter ego. And I usually have like alter egos every other day. Because like obviously like there's you like you're yourself, yeah, but there's also versions of you every other day.
So where is Ife? Is Ife I'm asking about?
First fine, first dreaming. It's daydreaming. I saw.
So who's here?
Soft.
Soft.
Everyone is here. Like,
Everyone is here.
Yeah.
It's a very
Just
great way
depends
to
on
put
who's asking.
Interesting. So how are you feeling, Ife?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
That's it. Just the odds they go. God. I wish I could just cast everything Soft has been up to, but no, I won't do that because I'm a good friend and I'm a good person. But what have you guys been watching? What have you been listening to? Put me onto stuff. What are you watching? What are you listening to? Let's start with that.
While she's thinking, let me just say, last night I watched The Killer. It's an amazing movie. It's this fucker that kills people, and obviously like it's really good at it, but like it's not perfect. But the crazy thing about it is he
Oh
narrates.
yeah, you made me
He
watch
narrates
that.
the episode. He speaks to himself throughout the entire process. He takes his time to kill people, and he's a crazy person.
I don't understand.
The Killer. It's called The Killer.
I guess like so he just kills people
I mean, like it's
in
an
crazy
assassin type
ways.
stuff.
Of
It's not like it's not like like he just kills people for a living. So he had some people to kill, like about 6-7 people, and he basically like took me through the entire thing, talking to himself.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is a mind fuck. kind of P. Is it?
Is it?
It's not.
It's just cool. Like, I'm just like, okay, like,
That's kind of cool.
it's a nice perspective to killing.
Nice,
You made
interesting.
me watch bits of it. Actually, it wasn't bad. I actually think I'll give it a shot. Like
Nah,
proper.
maybe it sounds interesting because I'm looking for what to watch. So.
Because it's like killing, but like it's deep, but like it's not that deep. Because like he's just doing his job.
But he's killing people. People are
Yeah, but he
dying.
also walks us through. Like,
Yeah, it's like
it's
Why
like,
he
this
kills-
guy now,
he's telling
you
you,
enter his
like-
house and he will close the door. Imagine, why will he do that?
That's interesting. I'm going
Me,
to
I've
try
been
it.
watching Young Sheldon. Funny enough, I've been watching Young Sheldon a lot. That's the only thing that's been able to hold my attention for long enough. I think because there's barely time to do those things
Anything.
anymore.
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
No, don't
Oh
worry.
my
It's not just you. The
God.
only time I realize that the only time I have time to actually watch something is when I'm about to eat. And once I'm done eating, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. That's definitely.
except it's Power. Power is the greatest show ever. Just saying.
I had a moment with that one.
But Ghost,
Power is the greatest. Power is
that's
the
a top guy, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. What have I been listening to?
Unreleased.
I mean, a lot of those. Most of my artists just put out music lately, so like I found myself having to drown myself in those because I mean,
Why
if you
not?
don't love your art, who will?
Really?
You know. So Ravi's EP, King Maddie's upcoming EP that drops in a few days.
Few days.
Um,
I'm already there.
Black Bones, Rebecca Must Shine. I've been listening to Friday. I've been listening to Fireboy's new record. I've been listening to...
Do you like this song? Why are you looking at me? like that?
Omale's Holy
Oh
Ghost.
God, Omale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Pop Sermon. I'm still on that.
Five.
I'm still on Pop Sermon.
Big vibes.
Oh,
Just been listening to
yeah.
everything.
I'm just listening to every... Yeah, so I realized that I'm just in a place where if it catches my attention enough and I love it,
Interesting.
I'm
And I feel like that's
streaming.
how you should listen to music though. Like
Yeah.
you should never be that
it should
serious.
never be that deep.
Like, why are you dragging me because of influencer marketing? Like, just listen to your music, bro.
So, yeah,
That was a funny
basically.
day. Anyways. Why are you
Who are you listening to? You're not telling me you're listening to.
Oh, what am I listening to now? I have to think. I've listened to
Already.
Omali's new record,
Mm.
Five's new record, Oh My, and I've been listening to. I think I have to check my phone. Man.
Go crazy. Just check your
Nobody's
phone.
stopping you. Go off.
Well, interesting. I feel like music
Who have
these
you
days.
been listening to?
Me, yeah, I was even about to say like, what have I even been listening to of recent? I haven't been really listening to anything new per se. Like, of course, I'm listening to Omale. Like, that's the only agenda I push. I'm listening
I
to.
see you fighting
like,
that
fi-
cause.
like I fight in
Yes.
public. Yeah,
I've been
I,
listening to Omali, Holy Ghost. I've been listening to Be There or Madi. It's on the Lemonville project.
yeah. Oramadi and I went to school together. That's so nice that you listen to him. He's cool.
Yeah, it's sick. Oh My, by Fireboy, Dinma. Black Bones' intro with Black Sheriff. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that was hard.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even
I've
the
been
flip was
listening.
hard as well.
Yeah, then Timeless too for the road.
Yeah, still listen to.
And Ginger, Olamide.
No, I feel like Ginger has the best video this year. Video of the
Yeah.
year, hands down.
Everything is just catching me. Like every song
Yeah.
on that project. Is
Timeless. Timeless is still one for the books,
Yeah,
man.
Timeless.
Timeless for real.
Really just
What's your
catching
album
me.
of the year?
My album of the year is Timeless.
Timeless. The blood. It's a very tough one. I'm still. There was a deluxe of Boy Alone.
That
Boy Alone is not this year.
Wait,
Boy
no, still
Alone-
last year. Like I'll
Last year.
still,
But the
I'll still
deluxe-
count
No,
it
it doesn't matter. Like,
as,
the
I'll still
actual
count it as
album
last
was
The
year.
actual album,
So
like, okay,
seriously.
fine, guys, okay. Timeless.
No,
I know it's
Timeless is not my album of the year though. Like
Oh.
Walk of Art is my album of the year.
Which one?
Walk of Art.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's my album of the year.
I see.
I feel like Timeless was insane because Davido was just Davido.
That's
and
the
it was-
thing.
and it
Like
was really
that's the
special.
reason why everybody is saying
Yeah.
Timeless because it's Davido.
It was so cool.
And I mean, like a shout out to Davido and all, but like
No, like
David
I mean,
Doe.
like, David Doe, so there's that too.
no, you don't really get to see your legends in their
Yeah,
truest
fair
self
enough. So, I mean,
these days.
we'll let him have it.
So when
but
Davido becomes Davido, and he also gives you like really
David
amazing
Doe,
music.
yeah.
Like there was a time I was obsessed with Phil. There was a time I was obsessed with Kante. There was a time I was obsessed with Away. Now I'm listening to For the Road. Like
For the
I'm just
Road,
back
I was
on
about
back
to
on
say,
For the Road.
yeah.
Like it's so dope. Yeah.
Of course, you were obsessed with Kanti.
I had a moment where he paid me to.
Are you serious? Like, what were you going
Maybe
through?
that's my next one. Maybe that's my
Don't
next
let me to tell you.
When did you get into the industry, Ife? Music industry can be tough. How did you find your way around?
I'll say 2018. I think.
You don't do.
Yeah, good. So like, thing is, I was already a stylist, so like I already knew people in the industry since like 2016. But like 2018, I technically just like started working professionally in the music industry at Radio Cool FM. Yeah, so like I was just doing content and stuff, and that really like just put me on to so many people, like experienced so many things, so many projects, so many programs, so many people. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I like this.
So did you get to the point where you knew that you wanted to manage your talent?
Oh yeah, it was when I realized I didn't think I wanted to be working in a company and just like do cool stuff for somebody else. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, so yeah, so that was when I was like, okay, maybe I should like, if I can't institute the kind of system I'm coming from, at least I can work with talents that I feel like, yeah, we can do cool stuff together in any capacity. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do stuff, yeah.
Very dope way to put it. I like that. How about you?
Same time, 2018, same place.
Are you serious?
Cool FM interview.
So you guys have been friends since then?
Way back, bro.
Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting. Very nice pair. Shout out to me.
Oh, you didn't realize what you
didn't know.
did?
Yeah, I
just
feel like
like-
Wonu knows, man.
Is
She's
it
like,
like, what are the odds?
I feel like Wonu
I
knows.
swear, I'm serious. I didn't
Do it
know.
for the
I
camera.
just know that you guys have a good friendship. That was all, and I was just like, oh yeah, it would be cool to just get both of them.
Oh,
That's
okay,
literally
okay.
what I said.
Okay.
What
Then
do you
that
mean
makes
Wonu
sense.
knows?
No,
With this
good
guy.
friendship is good enough now. That means that you just don't know how the friendship came about.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we used to intern at the same place. That was Cool FM. I started off not even knowing what I wanted to do in the industry. The funny thing is, I initially used to want to be an accountant at a banker, one of all those crazy things. But then I changed my mind mid not getting into school, all that drama. And then I'm doing mass comm, like, oh, internship. Well, okay. So where am I interning? I found a place to intern, which happened to be Cool FM. And then, because I used to write poetry and stuff, I used to write jingles and all that. At the time, I really did not know what it is I wanted to be doing. I used to write jingles. I used to do voiceovers because apparently I could do those.
Yeah.
And then I started reading hype commercials on the radio, and then my OAP bosses at the time would like the conversations that we'll have, so I get on the radio once in a while. And then I think it was Dio to the T that put me on actually for the first time. It's like, yo, Friday night show, chill with me. And then it became a thing, like, oh, hold on. And then I used to play my guys' music because like it was great music at the time. So I would tell the OAPs, oh, have you heard this guy? That means Oxlade. Not bad. You can put him on rotation. This guy, Fireboy. I like that. It's going, okay. So then I used to do Friday night show, and I was shedding music. Then, of course, I went back to school. And then I got out of school, and then I got the job as a music scheduler on the radio. And then so I was shedding music on the radio, and because working in the radio, you meet talents. Of course, all these artists I used to believe in at the time would hang out, radio studio sessions, all of that stuff. I'll go to school, I'll come back from school, link up with these people in the studio, I listen to music, Budri sending me song, oh, is this going, all of that. And then one time while I was working on the radio, I just saw this job open. I'm like, I say I'd be here now for the streets. I had actually done it for a company as well. I did for Free Me Music first, actually. I did A&R for Free Music, worked with 90, and then I left that because it just wasn't working for me at the time. Still scheduling music on the radio. And then one day I heard that Sony Music was hiring A&R from an industry colleague. Big shout out to Excel, actually. Excel was
Shout out
like, yo,
Excel, biggest boss.
he actually hit up my partner at the time, Steph. He's like, oh, do you want to apply for this job? She's like, she's not sure she wants to work with a major because she works with a lot of individual artists, you know. At the time, she didn't think it was best suited for where she was trying to go. And then I'm like, I don't mind. Let's see. And I applied, and it turns out all the things I had done practically were pretty much the job. So it's like, oh,
Cool. Why not?
Let's see what's happening. Why not?
If it what's the toughest part about managing an artist, managing a talent?
I think it's like toughest. Man, there's a couple of tough stuff about it, but like right now, the only thing coming to mind is the fact that you're essentially managing a lot of people's emotions and trying to balance it and make something out of it. So you're like in the middle of everything, you know. In most circles, so you're technically your own is even if this guy goes mad, you have to make the best out of the situation. So yeah, I think that's pretty tough.
That's pretty tough. I think another thing, I always say that like I can never not like I can never, let me just not use my mouth saying that, but like I always say that it will be tough for anybody to get to manage an artist just because of how much time it takes. Like it's so draining because you become that person's manager. Really, like you become that person. You're really managing all the emotions, everything that goes into just making that person feel okay. So it's just kind of crazy, right? Like
It is.
it is. It kind of
For
is.
me, I always just opt for the business management of things. At least that helps with cutting down like the physical involvement. Yes, the mental involvement is a no-brainer. It's not going anywhere. But at least physically, I don't always have to be there. So the fact that I know I'm just handling your business, what does she have to do? What needs to go next? What does he have to do? What needs to go next? Yeah, that kind of like just helps with. Yeah, because like imagine traveling. First of all, my work will make me travel. Then your personal life will not still be making me travel again.
They were dragging your artist recently. What was your own takeaway from that? Like, just what did you understand? What did you learn from that entire situation?
Well, I think most apparently the first part is that there's a lot of attention on Faith, and which
That's
I think
a great way to look at it.
no. To be honest, like how would I put it? Like I feel like it just kept on spreading, and I was literally on my own. And people were like, yo, you guys are doing the challenge. I'm like, yo, everyone knows what I was trying. Like, okay, now, cool, now, okay. I'm like, okay, fine. Because there was a reason why we did it in the first place. The first place was just to like test and just like see how we can like get people to be part of the creative process here. So when we see so many people trying to be part of it, and obviously we put the prize money according to what we felt like. It was even higher than that. I personally was like, let's just do like 3K or something. Because I felt like you're giving back, it should be reasonable figure. And everyone was like, oh, you has a lot of money. Okay, fine, let's take it to now. Okay, cool. Like, let's just do it. So that was the first thing. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of attention on her. Because like people were, it's like they've been waiting for her to like be active and just like, do stuff with people here. Then also, another thing I realized was that this is the year. Like a lot of times, there's so much difference between the fans and the artist, even down to taste and like creative direction or vision and whatnot. So like the only reason why you love this person is because this person is not what you're used to, but you just feel like this is cool as well. So like it's like every artist I've loved at some point is like this Drake, Skepta, the different people with different sense of direction. And they influence me, then I have a different sense of direction. You get? So like so now it's just like everybody's coming to see the kind of stuff Faith is into, and you're like,
That's kind of
you get? Because I didn't even know Awina. I just knew the time she was going to post Awina. So I'm like, yeah, you just post it. Because me, I need to get the artwork done. Because we already had one for another record, so we just needed this one. There's 2 records, and just send it in and start some back end processing. So I just needed. I'm like, yo, let her just announce. Let's just get this Huawei, and she announced. I'm like, I'm like, okay, I get it. Do you get? I get it because like it's fave. Do you get? Because then I now see where she's singing from, and immediately I was tapped in. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. Even so many times when she explains her concept, we take time down to like detail it, and we just try to understand it because she's not anything like you've seen before. She's coming from somewhere else. She's got her own ideas, her own type of music, and everything. So it's not like you expect it to come like that.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is like you have to align with the artist. Like you always have to you always have to align with the artist.
Yeah, I
Like
have
you
to
have
align
to find
first.
the
I have
middle
to align
ground.
first, then I have to amplify it. So like I align with her, understand what she's trying to do, what she's trying to communicate, and amplify it. So many times she posts. I don't think that the entire weekend was new to me because it's like 10th time somebody's on her quoting. People are always like on her. So
No,
like
but one thing with fave is when they are on fave, they are on fave. Like, can she breathe?
I honestly think
I don't get it.
I'm really glad. I feel like she's grown into like just being herself. Like trust me, she wants to even be more like she wants to be more of herself than she is right now. So if you guys think you've seen anything, she's coming. She's coming. Certain people feel like we should have communicated it at first. Like, okay, we don't want cartoons, we don't want this, just to save the time. But at the end of the day, we just needed to see something we wanted to go with. So I feel like.
So I even had a school of thought. I think everybody they were all focused on it being a bluff as opposed to someone out there just maybe having a corner.
True.
Because like, why could it not have been someone that had done something and had already tagged that with their normal page and it's like, I have one other thing, let me try, I'll use this my other page to post it.
I didn't know why.
And then she just happened to like it. Why did everybody assume that it had to be
It
some...
was such a fake account. Like, I mean, I guess, like, I get where everybody's coming from. Like, you can understand why people would say what they were saying, but then at the end of the day, like...
I'm just even saying that if it really was... And it didn't even look like a fake account to me when I checked.
Me too.
So
So, I was watching something recently. You guys know Scooter, right? Justin Bieber's manager. Okay, so I listen to a lot of Justin Bieber, so I know a lot about him. Yeah. So, he was saying something about, like... I was watching this documentary, and he was saying something about... at the time, he didn't realize that Justin Bieber needed help. Like, as an artist, like he was just too focused on making a star. Like everybody was focused on making a star, but like he actually needed help, and he obviously didn't see that. So how do you basically protect the mental health of like your artists, people that you work, people that are around you? Because you also have to protect yourself. Night is tough. So where does that balance come? How do you do that?
For me, I always know when to run and protect my energy, Sha. Thankfully, like I said, I'm one that doesn't always have to be on the road with my artist. So like, if I'm not in the right mental space to rub off on my artist in the right way, I most probably will not be where you are, pretty much, for starters. But like, also for their mental health, I mean, you can only, to be honest, as human beings, we can only do so much at the end of the day. There's not much I can do for you beyond what I'm doing for you, if that makes any sense. So like I think I stay around my artists well enough to understand their body language and their like emotional languages and all of that. So dealing with you according to the mood that I think that you're in, or like whatever it is I think you are up to, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I try my best to apply some, is it emotional, what's that thing that they call it?
Support.
That's right.
That can work.
But yeah, pretty much. So I know my artists to a good extent to know when, they maybe need to just take a
Chill.
breather,
Yeah.
or if they need to go about their things, or if they need to maybe not be recording or be recording, all those types of things. I do my best, but yeah, artists are
But then again,
special.
it's also important to know when to step back. But you are a manager, so how do you know that? How do you do that?
Yeah, so it's the part where you being a manager really is standard is if business comes to play to me. So say maybe delivering on going to a show, or like maybe meeting up with the studio session that's already been set up, or like all those kinds of things. You know when to insert business and make it known that what needs to be done needs to be done.
Yeah.
And then I think everybody knows the role that we all playing, taking this thing forward. Pretty much, but when it's if or when it's extreme and you really know you really do need to step back, I think you would know.
You just know.
You would just know.
Someone like King Madi now, she's really young as well, like, and you work really closely with King Madi, obviously. And she's really, really young, and she's obviously just learning the ropes of the industry. So someone like that, where does that pressure to manage this artist come from? Because a lot of the things that she's doing now, she's really just learning. Anyhow you want to look at it, she's 17 now. How old is she?
Well, I think that, on the contrary, I think that she's easy to manage. She's an easier one to deal with because she's still young and still like malleable. Like she's still like willing to learn. She's still willing to do like learn and unlearn, if that makes any sense. And those are the best types of people to work with, if anything. Yes, you pretty much have to maybe protect her from
everybody.
The craziness of adulthood, because you want to still have her hold on to her innocence in a large extent. But King Madi has seen things maybe even more than me sometimes. When she shares some of her experience, I'm like,
you went through that.
There's no reason why you had to be going through that as a 14-year-old, but like, yeah, that's great. I mean, there are certain songs that she wrote at 14 I heard, I'm like, did anybody
help
write
you write this?
Yeah, I had some today. She's fire.
And
we already went on and on about how fire she is when Tolu was here, so you see the episode.
That's great. So like, she's one of them ones that are very open-minded to how we could do and undo to take over, if that makes any sense. So yeah.
Nice. So, Femi, what's your favorite thing about being an artist manager? Ife.
My favorite thing?
Yeah, traveling. I feel like it's the traveling.
I think it's traveling.
Yeah, is it the traveling? Because I feel like you love to travel. You like traveling though.
To be honest, I actually like Lagos a lot.
Why did you like? Why did you do that?
Yeah, because I realized recently I was trying to look into where all my money goes to, and it's a lot of investments in my Lagos. Yeah, I just want to be cool in Lagos, man. I just want to be calm in Lagos.
But I feel like that's what you work for, so why not? Like, you're making all this money just to spend it on yourself and like your family and take care of everybody that's around you, right? So why not chill?
I just think I'm in love with Lagos, so I don't think traveling will be the answer.
In love in Lagos is a bit crazy. It's a lot.
It's a toxic relationship. I agree. I have one. I have a toxic relationship in Lagos, so I totally get where he's coming from. There's one I always remember though, and strangely, I don't know how, but this one was from Tega Mavins. Big shout out. I don't know how I remember this. Big shout out. When I got my Sony job, he came to congratulate me via, I think it was Instagram DMs. And I'm like, yo, I'm like so nervous. Like, yo, big shout out, congratulations. I'm like, yo, I'm so nervous. And he's like, nervous. He just said, do you love music? I said, yes. He said, just keep loving music.
Interesting.
And I'm like,
that's so simple. Like, it's literally as simple as that.
So sometimes when she just gets rough, and it's like, princess, do you love music? I'm like, yes, keep loving music. Like, and somehow it just makes you find your way out of whatever thing you are roped into, or at least lets you know where to go and cry out loud, if that makes any sense.
Makes sense.
So yeah, just keep loving music.
But yeah, before we go, lock in your socials. I'm not sure which one is it. I think it's the first one. Yeah, so the first one, yeah. Lock in your socials.
Hi guys, I'm Princess, the radio chef at THERADIO CHEF, radio chef.
Hey guys, people call me Soft, and my Twitter is SafeSoft with double T, and my Instagram is Soft with 3 underscores. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my Twitter is TRC Tweets.
Yeah, because they shot, they locked you out.
Yeah, because they locked me out. The drama behind how they locked me out.
It is well, fight alone.
Oh, you fought?
I didn't fight, it's got me. Do you see me in such?
You fought?
No. I didn't fight.
You fought is killing me.
I was being stalked, so I ran away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I ran away and then I couldn't remember my password.
Shit.
I mean, no, I didn't turn off my 2FA.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I know they were saying if you're not I didn't even know that was happening because I wasn't really using Twitter when the whole Twitter shutdown thing happened. So when I got back on Twitter, I didn't know that was a thing, and I was just using my Twitter vibe, and I said, let me run away from
Twitter.
And then
it became stories that such explanation, as we always say.
But God did. Open another Twitter, we move TRC tweets _
follow. And yeah, thank you guys for watching another episode of Osikoya Speaks. I wouldn't run away for too long this time. I'm so sorry that I wasn't around, but yeah, we're back, we're up, and we're better. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Probably bring you back very soon. Yeah, but yeah, bye.